Tom Cruise doesn't worry about it. He's too busy ranking in the millions.
Yeah,
Seriously.
he doesn't care.
I saw somewhere like from all the Mission Impossible movies, he's made $600 million
That's
just
wild.
off of that franchise.
That's
alone.
insane.
And just think of everything
That's-
he's done in between.
Right.
I'm like, that's crazy.
So do you think box office, like summer box office hits, are back?
I think
like
so.
I think COVID killed it for a while, where it's like you didn't have your big releases, you didn't have people lining up at the theaters.
That I bet,
Yeah.
I can see that being a thing.
What-
But
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be.
I think this year is like the first year where it's truly like, all right, we have
The ticket sales are where they
ticket
were.
sales are maybe not quite where they used to be, but they're getting dang close.
I mean, that was overall that was a
Right.
$200 million, $150 million.
Well, and
weekend,
like think
so-
about it. You get because like you think about summer. Like summer used to be like June to
Right.
August. That was like
Mhm.
Summer Blockbuster.
It was like, yeah, like
And
the
then-
first week of school is out, you have your whatever big thriller.
I think what
Like-
makes it back, like what makes it go, oh, Summer Blockbusters are back, is because for a couple years they're like the start of the Summer Blockbuster and it's February. You're
Yeah.
like,
Right.
what are you doing?
What?
Like Christmas just happened. Like let me
Right.
chill a second.
Right.
And so now I think they realize like no, the whole point of that was to have like 3 months of just adrenaline.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Just-
a
Yeah.
roller coaster of
One after
emotion.
Right.
So I think you start that off. You got Lilo and Stitch, which I think is hilarious to start adrenaline with Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Right.
You get Mission Impossible. Some of the other ones like the new Fantastic Four is in about a month.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts
okay.
came out.
Yep.
What was it? Oh, the new not Captain America. What was it? How to Train Your Dragon, Jurassic World Rebirth
Yep.
comes out.
Okay.
So like that, and like you get a dinosaur movie in there.
Right.
Yeah.
You're set.
Yeah, you're good to go.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so I would say yeah.
I think it really started with the Oppenheimer and Ken.
Yes.
Barbenheimer.
Yeah,
Barbenheimer. I think it started with that and then went with Wicked. What came out at the same time as Wicked?
Oh, there was something. It wasn't the Lion King one. It was a different.
No,
it was
something
something
so
else.
it was
It was
the one
another
that-
serious one.
It was the one that just got a lot of issues with Blake Lively, and it's like there's like a lawsuit on that now.
Yes.
What's it called?
I know what you're talking about. I can see the actresses.
Yeah, but
I can't-
either way, it's like that was
I
another
can't
one
think
where
of
like
it.
they doubled up on it, and I think that was whoever was in charge of that marketing, like whether it was happenstance, but I think that really kicked off a lot of the hype of all right, let's go to the movie theater again. Let's
Right.
actually start
Well,
watching
and-
something. Let's go all day to the
I'm a
movie
non-movie
theater.
guy, and I went to more movies in that period than I
Right.
have in years.
Well,
Right.
and people have a lot of feelings about Tom Cruise as a human, but like
Mhm.
as a movie star, right? Think of him strictly as
Yeah.
a movie. He is
Sure.
a
Maverick.
He loves cinema.
Yeah,
Maverick.
coming out with Maverick, he waited on that movie to come out until it could come out in theaters.
Yeah.
And he
that
also
had a little
supports.
boost.
He
Yeah.
supports other movies.
Yes.
So like when Barbenheimer
Right.
was going out,
Yeah.
there's a picture of him. He has his big old popcorn. He's
Yeah.
seeing Barbie, and then
Yeah.
he's also seeing Oppenheimer. He's going like he understands like we have to support other
Yes,
movies.
absolutely.
So like now it's like okay, well now you have all these other. Before it was like my movie's gonna outdraw you.
Right.
Yeah.
But now it's like no, like let's collab. Here. There's
Exactly.
no reason
Might
not
as
to
well.
like
Exactly.
promote each other.
Yeah.
And then that hopefully garners
Yeah.
some
So, yeah.
lust there for movies.
And they
but-
really should. It's not really a competition.
No,
necessarily. Like,
it shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't be because it's like
Not with how close it came to almost dying out.
Well, and I can see why they're like, oh, mine is better. Of course, there's always bragging rights, but at the end of the day, you're pushing like everybody.
Yeah.
Water all rises at the same time.
well, and
Right.
for instance, like because like we're in sales, right? So like
Right.
the thing is, you go okay, like Lilo and Stitch is on its third weekend and
Mhm.
it's still doing $60 million.
yeah, which is wild.
That's opening numbers for other movies,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
3 of the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
So like you go okay, so like if you're the Karate Kid guys, you're going, you picked a horrible weekend.
a terrible
Right.
weekend.
Or in their head they're going, guys, it's the third weekend. Maybe it'll
Yeah.
drop off by then.
Yeah.
And they just underestimate how
I
Right.
think that had to
it
have been
is.
it.
That
yeah.
probably was it.
Yeah.
Because they were smart avoiding that weekend.
I'm
Right.
assuming they had like contractual obligations already, like, oh, we're gonna open in this
Probably.
window.
Yeah.
And then they were
Yeah, I
like,
think
well,
so.
we'll just push as much as we can. That's my guess.
Yeah.
I have no clue how this works.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave plenty.
Somebody's gonna comment.
It wasn't.
Actually,
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
It wasn't for a lack of advertisement though, because there was plenty of advertisements during like the finals and during all the playoff
Yeah.
runs.
Oh, they
Like,
just
so
threw
they
Stitch
were-
on everything. They're like,
Yeah,
we're
well,
first.
for both Stitch and Karate Kid.
I
It
would
wasn't-
say
Karate
Stitch's
Kid, yeah.
marketing budget had to be more, though.
Oh, but for sure, it's
I-
Disney,
Stitch
of
was
course.
everywhere.
Was it?
Of
What
course.
was it the Super Bowl when it showed Stitch? It was like the halftime show, right? Or like during the commercials. Stitch was like on the field and he was like attacking someone. Or
Oh
something.
yeah, because they did. That's when
Yeah.
they did like the reality,
Yeah,
right?
and that was in February. So like
Right,
think
yeah.
about when that was the beginning of February.
Oh,
when the
they
Super Bowl
marketed
happened.
their
They were starting marketing
rear ends
months
off.
ago.
Yeah,
So it really just depends on what it is. And I think with Karate Kid, they probably also know what they are. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's nostalgia.
yeah. That's
At this
exactly
point.
If
pure
their
and
budget's
simple.
45, I think they'll at least get that. You hope
Yeah,
that you get
you'll
some
get-
streaming rights
yeah.
and some things like that.
I'm sure.
Well,
I'm sure
that's-
streaming they'll probably do
Right.
really well.